Oh, that was a bit fun, wasn't it? So, moving on. In my opinion, wrestling has to be the most unpredictable sport on God's green earth. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get out of your promotion. It's like, rolling those dice in, those board games. There are so many opportunities, but you can only get one of them, and if you pick the bad one, well, it's gonna suck. But sometimes when you pick the good seed, it ends up being spectacular. And one of those spectacular things is the matches. Seriously, the matches are the main attraction. Are the main attraction of a wrestling promotion. There are These are those matches that inspire us. It's jaw dropping. It's wrestling. It's like wrestling is more than wrestling. It helps us inspire. It moves. It moves. It flows. It's art. That's what wrestling is to me, an art. And these matches, they're just spectacular. It's heartwarming. It's a joy that we got to see them. Now, as an avid wrestling fan myself, I've had the opportunity over these past few years to watch high quality match after high quality match. And honestly, I could have done a top 10 of my favorite wrestling matches of all time, but not only would that be too time consuming, but also it would just make me depressed as it would take too long of my hard worked brain. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna share to you my three of my favorite wrestling matches of all time. So sit back, grab some popcorn, get those turnbuckles tightened, get your mask on, and let's begin. So, starting off this list, we have NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, Adam. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Who keeps doing that? Anyways, let's. Okay. Anyways, we got Adam Cole. Okay, we get it. It's Adam Cole versus Ricochet for the NXT North American Championship. Quite possibly my favorite NXT match of all time. 2018 is what I like to call the greatest year in NXT history. The third brand of WWE was dishing out match of the year candidates, like giving out free fireworks on 4th of July and then blowing up those fireworks in a restricted area and then getting arrested. So don't do fireworks, I guess. And this is one of those fireworks. It's a shame though, seeing that Adam Cole left to join WWE's competition AEW. At least that's how we like to see it. Yeah, Vince, I'm looking at you. And Ricochet has someone become irrelevant in WWE. Remember his match versus Brock Lesnar back at Super Showdown 2020? Yeah, it basically destroyed him. But there's no denying that this was the cream of the crop. It's just fun. You got a hyped up, it's everything you want. A hyped up crowd, great finishes, great spots, pure strikes, although we could start with the leg slapping thing, although that's getting very annoying. And possibly my favorite spot of 2018, Mr. Kicks super kicking Mr. Flips while doing a moonsault in midair. I mean, just look. He's moonsaulting, then he kicks him on his head. You can't make this stuff up. It's jaw dropping. You know what? Let's just move on before my blood pressure rises, because I wouldn't want to pass out, would I? So moving on, we got WrestleMania 24. It's the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Okay, who's literally pulling this crap? Anyways, it's Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 24 in a career-threatening match where if Ric Flair loses, he must retire. Oh god, that was horrible. So, the dirtiest player in the game, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, has had a legendary wrestling career, but in 2008, he stated that he would never retire from wrestling. Although, let's forget what happened in TNA. Hey, Well, we all knew he was going to retire someday, so why not have a match with the heartbreaking, show-stopping kid, Mr. All Eagle himself, Shawn Michaels, and boy, did Ric Flair go out in the best possible way. Pure emotional storytelling at its best, with those iconic words, "I'm sorry, I love you." Oh God, Terry got me dead. Oh God, I'm sorry. I can't. It's heartbreak, but what a way for the man to go. Let's just move on to lighter things, please. And finally, my last entry, Halloween Havoc 1997, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio in a title versus mask match for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. If you didn't know, Rey Mysterio was the guy that got me into wrestling in the first place. Sure, he only stood less than 6 feet, but proved that the little guys could hang with the big guys. But I truly didn't appreciate Rey Mysterio until I saw this match. This is a match I like to call the action doesn't the action goes and the action never stops because the action never stops. It just goes. Dang it! No, it doesn't work. It's just the best match you could put in 15 minutes. And 15 minutes doesn't sound like long, but it's still good. The action never stops. There are a bunch of crazy spots, including a somersault DDT. And it's a reminder of how the late great Eddie Guerrero was good in his prime. So, tribute to you, Eddie. In conclusion, all these matches show that wrestling is an art. When you have the right people in the right situations, you can truly create something spectacular. So all I gotta say is, bravo to all these matches. Bravo to wrestling.